Go.
Faces of Death, coming up. Shouldn't be calling it that.
Ease it in.
Sorry.
Just ease it.
Ready?
Hey. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Midnight Movie Distillery. I am one of your hosts, Logan Lynch.
I'm another one of your hosts, Warwick Price.
I'm the guy in the Analon Black. What are we doing today, Mr. Price?
We are looking and reviewing movies that we have watched. Today's episode is going to be Faces of Death. This is, of course, be the 2026 version, not the 1978.
75,
there was
actually.
three of them there,
Is that
4 or 5?
75?
Is that
I
it?
think it was 75.
Oh, 78. It says right here.
Oh, I can't read that.
Anyway, but before we talk about the movies, we do something a little bit more important, certainly something that we've been waiting for the last 3 or 4 weeks.
Important.
Which
Movies are
is-
important to us, too. But
Yeah.
Alcohol.
Yes.
We
We consume
Mr. Long,
adult beverages
what are we doing?
for your pleasure.
So, and thinking of a way to say that we're pairing this or whatever, I'm just going to say this is one that I've known about, I've had before, and I do believe, Mr. Price, you've had it at my bar before.
Okay.
Feeling left out here.
Mr. Lynch,
You get to try it. It's the whole point.
no, this is from a long time ago, so I don't even know if I knew you back then. When this was.
That's
So
a
this
long
is
time
a
ago.
this is a Wayback Machine kind
Okay.
of thing. Maybe not. Maybe going to be like, we had that last week, idiot. Anyway,
I speak just like that.
this is Corsair Triple Smoke.
Oh, I have
I
Do you
don't
remember
I
it?
do not remember.
That's how long ago.
Ah.
So little picture in picture there. We got there it is.
Right
Corsair Triple Smoke. It's a single malt whiskey by Corsair.
Is
In case you
that,
couldn't figure out
is
the
that
Corsair.
What proofage we got?
a Reservoir
This is-
Dogs picture on the outside?
It is. Good eye on you, Mr. Price. Sorry about that. Triple smoke. They're going on the 3 in the Mr. Black place into it. Made in Nashville, Tennessee. Pot stilled, which is great. Small batch, but the thing is, this has got cherry wood,
Ooh.
beech wood,
Yeah.
and peat smoke,
Ooh.
and it is a barley whiskey. So this was more Scotch-like. This is like
Okay.
what America used to do when they tried to make Scotch.
Mm.
And that's not accurate, but you know.
All right, whatever.
So this is literally. Oh yeah, let's get drinking.
Get in my belly.
Let's stop the chitty chatty Kathy doll and rip this bitch
so we're-
open.
Oh, look at him go. Oh, sliding
All right.
that kind of
So we gotta let. That's my knuckles cracking.
Ooh, that sounded good.
Pleasant.
It should be. So I'm a big smoke fan. So.
I know you are, and this is one of the reasons I pulled
You
this
said,
one out.
you said cherry as well, right?
Yeah.
Yep, cherry wood.
Yeah, you can totally.
Right?
Yeah,
Not
oh yeah.
sweet.
Ooh.
But mind you, it's cherry
It's
wood.
almost
It's
like
not
a-
like they added cherry syrup.
Right, but
It smells like though that they did add cherry syrup.
It is.
Yeah.
It does smell sweet, but let me tell you now, it's not really going to be sweet. But
I'm hoping it's smoky as F.
yeah, it's triple smoke. How do you not get
Yeah.
smoky
It'd be funny if they're
AF?
like, oh, that's just the name of something.
yes.
I should look up. I dribbled right in front of you there, Mr.
Oh.
Bruce. In fact, I'm dribbling on your crotch as we
Yeah.
speak.
Go for it.
I'm sure the dog will lick it later.
But you took your pants off.
I'm gonna look at you going, why are you letting the dog lick your? Why is the dog lick your crotch? Just let him finish.
I'm almost there.
All right.
Almost done.
Oh, see now.
Oh wow.
Okay, so now it's not as I'm getting the rest of it.
But see,
Yeah, that's
I still smell the cherry.
Yeah, but it's not as like that
Yeah,
cherry
it-
hits you. I don't know if that's
right,
because it's the condensed.
So it's triple smoke, meaning there's 3 different kinds of smoke, which we mentioned. It did win awards. The distillery won awards, Editor's Choice, Artisan of the Year. Let's see, what else can I pull out on this one too? It's how we differentiate ourselves. Corsair looks for blah, blah, blah. Mashed, distilled, and bottled by Corsair Artisan in Nashville, Tennessee. So,
What did you say the proof was? I'm sorry.
oh, I'm sorry, I did not say what the proof was. 40%, so it's 80 proof, so it's on the light
Okay,
side.
that's a sweet
It's
spot
only
for
a
me.
year old.
It is, yeah, they're not, because it's a malt whiskey. It's not like, they do age
Have you
malt
tried it
whiskey. I have. Have you not?
And I have.
Oh,
too.
yes, yeah, one sip
Oh,
in.
I have. I'm one in.
Oh yes.
Are you going to be foreign again?
Sorry, it took me a second.
So,
All right.
American malt
Are we
whiskey.
feeling ready to
Smoky
vote?
malt whiskey.
I'm still on 2.
I'm on 2 myself.
I'm going to go with this. I'm on 2, and I'm going to give myself a rating, and then I'm going to go for 3. Going to go for 3, and then see if I keep that rating.
I am 3 in.
I'm intrigued.
Mm.
Well, that's sort of a good thing.
That's kind of why we're here.
I guess
This is why we're here.
this is what we do.
Okay.
Okay, as ready.
Ass ready?
As
Oh,
as
as
As.
I am. 1,
2.
3. Bam. Ooh,
Lynch.
Logan gives it a 3.5.
Where it gave it a 3.4.
I gave it a 3. And since I had the lowest, I'll just jump in with it. I wanted a little more heat.
Really?
So the 80 proof was good, but I wanted a little bit more kick. Don't get me wrong, I like it a lot. I love it, actually. The smoke is great. I'm into the malt whiskey things. I can taste a lot of these things that we were thinking we were smelling, although the smell had way more cherry than I tasted.
100%.
But it disappears a little bit too quickly for me. I want to taste a little bit more. So I wanted a little higher proof.
So did you want like what we were getting before with other ones where it hits you and then it fades and then as you keep drinking you don't get it as much? Or
Well, you don't get the heat as much, but the flavor still's there.
Yeah, yeah.
My only complaint is that I don't get enough of that flavor. I want more of that flavor to sit around for a bit. It disappears a little too quickly. 95, 96 proof would have been good.
So for me, it's like I certainly don't think it's too hot at all.
No, because it's not hot.
But it is funny when you said 80%. I was like, it's a little more hot than I would have thought 80% would.
Really? Well, because the age thing, because it's not really age.
His age.
Yeah, but it's because I'm too fucking old. But like I love the taste.
Yeah.
Yeah. The taste is awesome.
You know, it's the flavor's really good. I think to your point, it's like the youngness of it gives it a little bit more of a raw taste, where I think if it had everything else, but a little bit aged, a little bit longer, I think it would be a little bit smoother. But
I don't mind that.
No.
Yeah.
I don't mind. I gave it 3.4.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I really like this.
Yeah, it's super enjoyable. Corsair is a brand that's been around for a long time, but they do even mark on the back here. They only did 480 barrels on this one.
Oh, nice.
Or no, I'm sorry, bottles.
That's
480, is that 480 or 450? 400? Is that 80 or 50? That's 80.
I think that's 385.
No, this one. How many?
480.
386 out of 480.
What do you got in there?
Get off my lawn.
Yeah.
Anyway. So all right. So
I would say
Lynch.
this is very tasteful, and I think this would be a good. I don't know if you want to. I don't want to say it because it sounds kind of bad, but like a starter for anybody that's not much of a smoke person, because it's not. It's triple smoke, but it's not like way overpowering like you're drinking a campfire. So I'm quite the fan.
It's well balanced.
I do agree. I would have hoped a little bit more burn.
Yeah.
But I think that's part of the 80 proof. So.
And to clarify that, it's not that I want the burn, it's that I want the flavor that comes with that.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, yes,
You think it brings out the flavors?
Right, because it's more robust of a drink.
Right.
It's less watered down.
Well,
literally.
I think that's what I meant. You know, by like it's a little bit raw, like it's a little bit rough as it is, and that's what I was kind of saying. Where I think if it was aged just a little bit longer, I think you'd have a lot more of that flavor.
Right.
I
agree with that.
Come out of it.
I agree with that too.
So you used a couple words that I'm gonna use as a segue.
Oh,
Raw and rough.
Ooh,
Kind
he
of like
likes
the
it that
movie that we watched today.
Good. Oh, what a.
Oh,
You know, it's like you're
I'm
becoming
cutting
a
you off.
professional.
You can't cut me off. Okay.
Professional.
Just kidding. No, you can do whatever you want. But I just thought that was interesting.
I think that's
Choice
a
of
good
words.
segue.
Can we talk to?
Oh, we didn't say the price.
No, we did not.
And can we talk to the fact that it has a percentage
Yeah.
scale on the right hand side, and between that and that and that, I don't see that that's 25% and that's 25% and that's 25%. And
that's
this
full.
is
Well, the bottle is fluted a little bit. It is bigger at the top than
little
at the
bit.
bottom. But
I
Oh,
just,
no,
I don't.
no, no, no,
A little bit.
no bit, no bit, no bit. Oh, wow.
Dude, I like that.
So, I'm going to say that is $49.95.
49. What would you pay
I'm
for
going
it?
to say 69.
What would I pay for it?
Yeah.
I would probably go $60 for it. I
Okay.
really liked it.
49, but you pay 60.
I'm saying 69. I'd pay 69 for it.
Giggity, giggity. Okay.
So he said,
$39.99.
wow.
Holy shit. All right.
It's a
Go get
$40
it.
bottle.
Go get it.
And that's Benny's, right?
It's Benny's.
Okay.
Yep.
So Corsair,
Corsair
triple smoke.
single
That's-
malt
yeah.
whiskey.
I think that's a good
malt
one to
whiskey.
have in your repertoire.
Yeah, I mean, I killed that so fast.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I didn't
I
even.
mean,
I got to top it just to talk about the movie now.
yeah.
Talk about the movie. What was the movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of,
The
here it
movie
goes.
was
Bam.
Faces of
Faces of
Faces of
Yacht.
Death.
Huh.
Anyone? Anyone?
Yeah,
I'll try a
I
little.
will in a second.
Might as well.
So,
Could we finish a bottle?
Oh, that we could, because it's 80 proof.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Anyway.
Faces of Death, yes. Obviously not to be confused directly with the movie of the same name from 1978.
But it is included in this
But
movie, so it is the same franchise.
Yeah. So basically, it's the main character is Margot, who works at a fictitious company called Kino.
.ai. Kinoapp.ai.
Yes.
Yep.
That it's kind of like TikTok. So they get video submissions all the time, and whenever someone rates it for what's the word?
Obscenity or
Yeah, upsetting. Like it's like they need to check it out.
Offensive.
Offensive. There you go. That's a better word. Like offensive material. It goes to this department, and that's where Margot works, and she watches it to determine whether it's offensive or not. And she has a really horrible job and is watching these horrible movies all the time. And all of a sudden, this movie comes up showing a guy getting beheaded with the narration that she later finds out is the narration from the Faces of Death original movie. And she goes that day, next day she sees another video come up for another scene, goes to her boss, and as we all probably typically think, it's like they have these departments, but they really don't give a fuck about it.
Yeah.
And so he's like, yeah, just let it through, it's fine, it's fake. And she does more investigation, and Opie really digs into the fact that it's not fake, and the guy who's doing it is copying scenes from the Faces of Death movie and reenacting them with real people who are in the spotlight somehow.
Correct.
So anyway, and hilarity ensues.
There it is.
All right, well, let's rate it
Great.
so we can talk about it.
All right.
Um,
Uh-oh. I lost my number.
this was another weird one for me. God damn it.
He's-
Okay,
Mr. Lynch, are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready. 1,
2,
3. Bam.
Nope.
Oh, wait.
Hell no. I pulled a Logan.
Mr. Lynch,
I give it a 3.
Warwick gave it a 2.5.
Lon, give it a 2.1.
All right.
Okay, we're not too far off here. We all see the writing on the wall with this one.
Yeah. Since I went to highest, I'll go first.
Yeah.
But I gave it a 3 because it was kind of a,
That means you liked it.
I did. I enjoyed it. Let's put it that way. It wasn't one of those movies where I'm like, oh my God, you got to run out and see it. But it was one of those movies where if you haven't seen Faces of Death, it's kind of a nice, I guess, tiptoe into it. But as soon as I saw the first killing, I was like, oh, I remember that from the original Faces of Death. So then I thought, okay, the first thing I thought of was, this has got to be somebody reenacting them. I did like the fact that Dacre
Dacre Montgomery.
Dacre Montgomery Did a pretty good job. I could see him being a serial killer.
Yeah.
Although, how can you be a serial killer and afraid of blood at the same time?
Yeah.
A little weird to me. But I was actually kind of shocked by Margot. I think she did a pretty good job. She held her own. I thought that she played the part pretty well. A little bit ridiculous though. Of oh hey, I killed my sister. I'm the railroad or train girl, whatever.
Yes.
Type of thing. That kind of got a little bit overblown and just replayed over and over again. But I did like the twists and turns in the movie itself. So I was happy with it. I think it's something that if you can watch it on demand, or I mean, if you got the money and see it in a cheaper show at the movie theater, I'd say go see it.
You're advising people to pay money to see this.
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking.
Mhm.
You?
No,
You were the next highest.
okay. Well, I'll get it. This was the reason why I was like on the fence about this was because it's like there were things about it that I thought I'm like I've seen this before. It's like it's really boring. But just every now and then there were just like there were some interesting things that kind of came out of it. But like there was just a lot of moments where I'm like, yeah, that would never happen, or why don't she just do that? Like the whole thing, the house is surrounded by other houses,
Yeah.
and he's taking pot shots above the fence line. So all those houses that are around,
There was a little distance because he had a golf course behind him or something, right?
There was a lake.
Like field lake.
There was a lake by there. But the point is, it's like you hear a gunshot,
Yeah.
and then you hear another gunshot. Like at what point do you not see the girl who's like running away, and then all of a sudden clearly gets hit?
And it was sort of an affluent neighborhood.
Right.
So you know that there's going to be a neighbor as soon as they hear something that sounds like gunfire, they're going to report it.
Right. And so then you have where Margot escapes and gets picked up by the cops. Even if he called in and did what he did, which I thought was somewhat genius, I'll have to remember that.
Call in and file a report that somebody's bothering you.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Like, unless the police were just completely inept, it's like it is literally police policy in pretty much every department that when there is a report of violence, and this woman is clearly injured at some level, that you go into the house and you at least do a welfare check on anyone else in the house.
And you don't let the person, whether they're the victim or the offender, out of the vehicle.
Right.
She should have stayed in the vehicle.
Right.
Like,
and then she loses her cool and goes up and tries to hit him, and you're like, all right, the cops would never allow her to get near that.
Right.
Yep.
But the point is, all they would have done is walked like 20 feet into the kitchen.
Right. Not even.
And they would have seen
Move him out of the doorway. You can see right.
What I feel like they could have done there to make it a little more realistic has been like, hey, what was his name? Ryan? No.
And the bad guy?
The bad guy. Something.
Arthur.
Arthur. Hey, Arthur. Hey, she called this. You called this in, and she's claiming this. Or like that way, then it would have been more like, hey, relaxed and like, hey, we let
Can we just?
let's
just
lock her up in the car.
Quick chat. Yeah.
We're gonna check out the house.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
that's.
I'm sure she. And that's the whole point. Is it's like you do it in the way where you're like saying, yeah, I know she's probably crazy.
Yeah.
But we're obligated.
Yes.
To check.
Yep.
Right. And the thing is, I understand there's always like, as I throw out many times, willing suspension of disbelief, right? Some things you gotta let slide because the stories can never be perfect. But that is one of those things that you're like, that's ridiculous.
Right.
That's too far. They'd lose their jobs. This is not a questionable thing. This is not where you have any leeway with this.
Right.
Oh, but she attacked and therefore the cops focused on it. No, they'd lock her up and then they'd go put her in the car and then they'd go look at the house.
Yes.
Yeah. I couldn't get past that either. I had a hard time with that.
So
is that the segue?
That's.
Do you have something else to say?
No, that's really it. I mean, I said like I was trying to work out whether I was just going to give it a plain 2.
Yeah. I almost. I gave it a 2-1. Be kind of nice.
And I gave it a 2.5 because again, it's like I still enjoyed watching it. And
technically, you're only 1 point away from his side. You're like 3 points, 4 points away from me.
Math.
Yeah, that's math. Because as we
You're
know,
going to do my math.
because if he had a 5 and I had a 1, then that
It'd
makes
be
7.
6. Anyway, so how about you as
Never
the
gonna live it.
lowest man on the totem pole?
So first of all, I think Margot was an absolute terrible actress.
Really?
I didn't think she was
I didn't like her
good
either.
at all. She made the smug face so many times, and she seemed more annoyed with life than anything else. And I was just, and I get it because the train thing, but that got old so quick. Everybody in this movie is internet famous. Everybody's an influencer. Even the what do you want to call her? She didn't want to be a celebrity, but she's a celebrity. The unwanted celebrity, because she's famous only because her sister got killed by a train.
Oh,
because
right.
she was
Margot,
a stupid
Yeah.
C
Hey, let's
word
do a
that was.
dance.
Yeah,
on,
they're doing it, and let's
for
face
this.
it, there's plenty of time she could have gotten off. Oh, let's get off. Here comes a train. The sister's like,
Yeah,
"Dawdling."
she was.
Well, and even
Come on.
even when you watch the video, it's like there's no way. Like the train track was up here.
Yeah.
There was a slight like incline going down or decline going down. Her natural momentum would have been to be falling forward.
Yeah.
So she just physically wouldn't have been able to turn around
Right.
and have
Right.
the train hit her.
Right. But that I can say, okay, whatever. We weren't there. Maybe the camera was tilted. I don't know. Fine.
Angles.
But the other point of this whole thing is the story was, you knew what was going on from the get-go.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was a blatantly obvious story that I saw a mile away. In fact, even when they announced it and you saw that, it's about these people who are reenacting it, said, oh yeah, they're reenacting it so they'll be famous. It's like, you got it before the movie even started.
See, it would have been a lot better for me if it was turned out to be her boss.
Oh, if they put any curve in there, that would have been better.
Right. If that had
Yeah,
been.
but I liked that he had it, because that's the other thing is, how did they have access to track these people down a lot of times? Now, did you guys get any of the references during it? Like,
to the original series?
no.
The original movies?
I'm assuming there were homages in some way. So, like, while he was chatting with the people that were in the cages, he lifted up the bottom part of his mask and had it just around his nose. It reminded me of
the
Dollar
Black
Hide.
Phone.
No, Dollar Hide.
Oh yeah.
Francis Dollar
yes.
Hide from
Red Dragon.
Red Dragon, yeah.
Okay.
So, like, it was little things like that I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. Like, I don't know if that was purely intentional or if that was just because he just didn't want to have it over his mouth, which seemed weird, like, that he wouldn't be doing, like, if you already have it over your face, why would you lift it back up? Unless it was some sort of reference. But
It could have been, but I think any cleverness to that extent was lost by how simple and boring the main story was.
I do agree it was fairly simple, but I was in a mood where I wasn't expecting much, I think. And then maybe that's why I gave it such a better score, was because I just went like, you know what? Hey, we haven't had much of a serial killer movie in a while.
Yeah,
And I did like that, there was some effort put into it. I liked the little twist where, well, spoiler alert, obviously, but where she's wearing a wire with an actual camera in it. I thought that was kind of cool, just to be able to,
I don't see how that was a twist.
not really a twist, but it's
I
more.
think that was more like she's trying to
But did you think that was what she was doing?
Did I think that's what she was
I
doing?
thought I didn't know there was a camera, but I figured she was going there to get a wire on, like to at least get a recording of him saying that.
Yeah.
To me, my favorite part of the movie actually was as he's dying. Again, spoilers. As he's dying, he plays the clip from Face of Death of like,
it's like he didn't care. That reminded me of like Seven, where it's like he knew he was going to die at some point, and
exactly.
so
and he already planned it out, and like that was the obvious conclusion to the series of kills.
Because then he would still be famous.
Right.
Yep.
He just
that's why he was laughing.
Right.
Like,
because
I
still
got
what
won.
he wanted. He wanted to be famous.
Yeah.
Like all the famous people he was killing.
I do agree, though, that yes, it is. It's a run-of-the-mill, type of serial killer film. But I mean, I thought it was.
The thing is, when you put Faces of Death on it, okay, true, you can't go the same route that the original one. You had to go somewhere else, but it just was the obvious route.
I just thought of something that was racist. Wasn't it a black guy that they were hitting with hammers?
Yeah.
Wasn't that a monkey?
Yeah, and the real one, it was the monkey. I thought the same thing for a minute, and I thought, well, that has to be coincidence.
I think that's just pure
That
coincidence.
has to be coincidence.
Wow.
And simply
I'm calling racism. Maybe I should lower my score now. Wow, I totally didn't think about that. They even bring the monkey in, and I totally didn't put two and two together. So. Because
But at least they did
remember-
show the original scenes that they got
Yes.
that from. Which, and the other thing that her roommate or the gay friend
He's so annoying
just
as well.
happened to have all the faces of death and
Yes.
brought her back.
That was another homage I think they were paying to Fight Club, was his robe that he's wearing when the serial killer attacks him. I think that was the same robe.
Why would they
that,
homage
I think that was
Fight Club?
the same one that Tyler Durden's wearing.
Why
I
would
think
they
that's just a
homage-
broad generalization
Yeah.
You sure?
of gay people.
Why would they?
Go from racism to
Why
gayism.
would they do an homage to that? Like,
I don't know. That's
like-
what, maybe because they were saying Tyler, there's this supposed homoerotic stuff because he's saying, I don't know if another woman. Okay, we're going
All
to
right,
Fight Club
so-
there, but anywho,
Okay.
not the world's best movie. Don't pay money to see it.
I agree. I would not pay money to see it. But I would say
some money.
if it shows
No, not
if
a
it
dollar.
shows up
Not a
on
dollar.
your streaming service, it's worth a watch. I mean, again, it's like I don't think you would
I
have
think it will show up on streaming services fairly quickly.
yeah pretty soon. It didn't do great money. Box office the budget was like 7.4. It did like 900,000 opening weekend.
Mhm.
900,000 on the Friday alone, 1.8 million over the whole weekend, which isn't really great numbers.
Yeah, really great.
So we'll see whether there's another one, but it'll invariably be on streaming soon.
Yeah.
If you have a spare 90 minutes, it's worth a watch just to say
See?
you've seen it. To be honest, I have a bigger problem. I know it's pretty silly
we
to
know
say.
you have a bigger problem.
I have a bigger problem with the fact that the font that they used for it
For the Faces of Death?
was the same font as the original movie.
But they had to tie it in.
Right, but it's.
They clearly bought the name of the franchise or
I just-
something
But
from somebody.
I know. I expected way more gore.
Oh, clearly. But then again, the original Faces of Death didn't really have that much gore either.
No, it was well.
Let's face it.
More like
Everything from the
Fakes of
Faces
Death.
of Death movie you could get on YouTube
Right.
now, or some other streaming service where you get to see people run over by cars or hit by trains or whatever.
I think
which is
they were
the only
trying to
realism had.
they were trying to put that angle in that guess what, hey, before in the movies of Faces of Death it was fake, but it was we used monkeys and all this other stuff, whereas look, we're using real humans now.
Yeah, it didn't
Did
pay off.
yeah, I get
Didn't
it.
pay off.
Yeah.
Didn't pay off. It's not going to pay off. You're going to watch it hoping for Faces of Death. It's not going to pay off.
Anyway,
You're starting to convince me.
Yep.
it's again if it shows up on your feed and you don't have to
like-
pay for it.
Thackeray Montgomery.
Yeah, if you
Um,
like daiquiris.
Actually, to be
Yeah.
honest, it's like he's fucking ugly. I thought he was ugly in
You didn't like him in
Stranger
this one?
Things.
Oh, and Stranger Things.
but he was ugly in this as well.
You didn't like his acting?
No, I just thought it was.
I thought he was a pretty good
I
actor.
thought it was very wooden.
Well, he does have a certain dimension of the psychotic
Yeah.
killer kind of
Yes.
thing going on anyway. So, all right.
Anyway, I think we're done.
I think so too. We beat that horse to death. So,
Nay.
Anyway,
join us next week. We're going to do another movie
another movie. We're not,
And another whiskey.
and
Or
another.
bourbon or
we're,
alcohol.
we're not going to tell you what it is. You'll have to
Liquor.
come back and find out. If you haven't already, look at our new website. Not so new anymore. It's like at least a month old.
Yeah, where have you been?
www.midnightmoviedistillery.com. I had to think about that for a second.
Yeah, because it's so hard to remember.
It's,
so
it's
fucking
just so
long.
long. But anyway, we will see you again next week, and I'm going to press the outro.
Thank you for joining us.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Follow us on social media.
Oh shit.
What did you do?
What happened?
Went down the wrong pipe.
Okay, let's just continue. Ignore him.
Everyone for joining us.
Like-
On another. Thank you everyone for joining us.
Like,
I would. Thank you everyone for joining us.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
And follow us on social media. Right here.
Want to do like 5 million takes?
Yeah. Thank you everyone for joining us.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Be sure to follow us on social media.
Good about this one.
What's the matter with that? What's the matter
I
with
said
that one?
feeling good about this one.
What's wrong with that one?
Nothing was
Nothing.
wrong with it.
I don't know what the fuck you're doing for
I
it.
don't know.
I'm pointing to.
Pointing does nothing. This is a social
but
media.
you
it's
see it
all-
on different lines. And
yes,
so I'm like,
but do you
I'm
know where
pointing-
the lines actually are?
By the way, no one can see you because there's a big logo right
Yeah,
here.
I
That's
know.
the
They can
point.
hear me though.
No,
We
they
did that on
can't.
purpose.
I'm Logan Lynch.
We're
Sugar
gonna,
here.
we're gonna
Nobody
cut,
listens.
cut that out.
Who the fuck is Logan Lynch? Who names
Best.
himself
That sounds like a made-up name
Doesn't
to me.
it though?
Amen.